Touch me. Touch me and see what I'll do. Touch me and see what I'll do. Working in urban schools for over 30 years, I have heard that phrase more times than I'm able to count. I have heard it in the hallways. I've heard it on a football field. I heard it in on the basketball court. I heard it in the classrooms. I've heard it outside the building, inside the building. Touch me and see what I'll do. And every time I heard that phrase, I knew danger was near. And my staff and I, we went running. Because that statement is not about strength. It's about giving someone else control over your future. Leadership is not what you do when you are calm. Leadership is what you'll do when you are angry. Too many young people have been taught respect means never backing down. Being challenged requires a response. Being touched requires retaliation. Walking away is a weakness. But successful adults understand not every insult deserves a response. Not every conflict deserves a fight. Not every challenge deserves your energy. Self-control. Let me say it again. Self-control is the strength. Parents, here are some practical takeaways. Stop asking your child, did somebody bother you? Instead, ask them, how did you handle it? Teach your children self-control is a superpower. Help your children understand that one emotional moment can create a lifetime of consequences. And teachers, please, listen carefully for the phrases like, I wish somebody would touch me. Try me and see what happens. These are warning signs that need your attention immediately. Teach conflict resolution intentionally. Reward emotional maturity publicly. Remind your students daily, teachers, please, that your responsibility is your response. And school leaders, create a culture where de-escalation is valued. Teach self-control as aggressively as you teach academics. Train your staff to identify escalation language early. Give students scripts to walk away. And make self-discipline part of your leadership curriculum. As we reflect on that phrase, touch me and see what I'll do. Parents, ask yourself these questions. What message about strength, respect, and retaliation are your children learning from you? Teachers, are you teaching students how to solve problems or only how to identify problems? School leaders, does the school you lead intentionally teach emotional control, or do you simply punish students when they lose control? In my closing, the tragedy is not simply that one man lost his life and another lost his future. The tragedy is that somewhere along the line, too many young people learned that being touched, just touched, is an emergency, but losing control is not. Leadership begins the moment you decide that nobody else gets to control your next move. Again, leadership begins the moment you decide that nobody else gets to control your next move. People, parents, teachers, as I close, we must lead fearlessly and we must love hard. But that begins and ends with self-discipline and self-control. My heart is full today while speaking about this topic. And I want you to remember, if nobody told you they loved you today, you remember I do, and I always will. Have a great day.